Activate your brain song. Money back 90-day guaranteed. One son, F.W., Stepanovic, M.R., Andriano, J. Barrett, L.F., Turadoglu, A. and Dickerson, B.C., 2016. Youthful brains in older adults, preserved neuroanatomy in the default mode and salience networks contributes to youthful memory in super aging. The Journal of Neuroscience. The official journal of the Society for Neuroscience, 36, 37, 9659-9668. https://doi.org/10.1523/jneurosci.1492-16.2016. Tubathana, S., and Das, UN, 2015. Brain-derived neurotrophic factor and its clinical implications. Archives of Medical Science. AMS, 11, 6, 1164-1178. https://doi.org/10.5114/AOMS.2015.56342. 3 Miranda, M., Morrissey, J.F., Zanoni, M.B., and Bekenstein, P. 2019, Brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a key molecule for memory in the healthy and the pathological brain. Frontiers in Cellular Neuroscience, 13, 363. https://doi.org/10.3389/fzl.2019.000363. 4 Yang, T, Nai, Z, Shu, H, Kuang, Y, Chen, X, Chen, J, and Liu, H, 2020. The role of BDNF on neural plasticity in depression. Frontiers in Cellular Neuroscience, 14, 82. 5 Zhang, X, Feng, D, Berry, D, and Li, J, 2024. Closed-loop control of gamma oscillations in the brain connections through the transcranial stimulations. AR14 preprint AR14 2403.06794. 6 Collins, E.M., 2018. Super Ager, you can look younger, have more energy, a better memory, and live a long and healthy life. Mango Media Inc. 7 Bekenstein, P. Camarota, M. Catch, C. Slipchuk, L. Rosato. J.I. Golden, A. Izquierdo, I. and Medina, J.H., 2008. BDNF is essential to promote persistence of long-term memory storage. Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences of the United States of America. 105, 7, 2711-2716. https://doi.org/1073/pnas.0711863105. 8 Suppa, A. and Kiran, B. 2014. Further insights into the effect of BDNF genotype on non-invasive brain stimulation. Clinical Neurophysiology, Official Journal of the International Federation of Clinical Neurophysiology, 126, 7, 1281-1283. 9 Schmidt, M.A., and Goodwin, T.J., 2014, January. Protecting Neural Structures and Cognitive Function During Prolonged Spaceflight by Targeting the Brain-Derived Neurotrophic Factor Molecular Network. In 2015 NASA Human Research Program Investigators Workshop, HRPIWS 2015. No. JSCCN 32241. 10 Solon, M. 2022, September 1st. The Mental Powers of Superagers. Harvard Health. https://www.health.harvard.edu/mind-and-mood/the-mind-of-super-agers. 11 superagers, this special group of older adults suggests you can keep your brain young and spry. Harvard Health. 2017, July 5th. https://www.health.harvard.edu/blog/super-agers-this-hyphen-agers-hyphen-this-hyphen-special-hyphen-group-of-hyphen-adults-hyphen-suggests-you-can-keep-your-brain-young-and-spry-hyphen Mr. 12 Spinovic, M.R., Andriano, J., Barrett, L.F. Turadoglu, A., and Dickerson, B.C., 2016. Youthful brains in older adults, preserved neuroanatomy. In the default mode and salience networks contributes to youthful memory in superaging. The Journal of Neuroscience, the official journal of the Society for Neuroscience, 36, 37. 9659-9668. https://doi.org/10.1523/jneurosci.1492-16.2016. 13 Sanchez Roman, I, Ferrando, B, Holst, C. M, Mengel from J. Rasmussen, S. H, Thingard, M, Bauer, V. A, Christensen, K, and Steffensner, T, 2022. Molecular markers of DNA repair and brain metabolism correlate with cognition in centenarians. Geroscience, 44, 103-125. https://doi.org/10.007/S1135-021-00502-2. 14 Sanchez Roman, I, Ferrando, B, Holst, C. M, Mengel from J. Rasmussen, S. H, Thingard, M, Bauer, V. A, Christensen, K, and Steffensner, T, 2022. Molecular markers of DNA repair and brain metabolism correlate with cognition in centenarians. Geroscience. 44, 103-125. https://doi.org/10.007/S1135-021-00502-2. 15 Bethana, S, and Das, UN, 2015. Brain-derived neurotrophic factor and its clinical implications. Archives of Medical Science, AMS, 11, 6, 1164-1178. https://doi.org/10.5114/AOMS.2015.563442. 16 Binder, D.K., and Scharfman, H.E., 2004. Brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Growth factors, Ch., Switzerland, 22, 3, 123-131. https://doi.org/10.080/089771904100001723308. 17 Bethana, S, and Das, UN, 2015. Brain-derived neurotrophic factor and its clinical implications. Archives of Medical Science, AMS, 11, 6, 1164-1178. https://doi.org/10.5114/AOMS.2015.563442. Domain name terms of service and privacy policy. Privacy policy. 1. We disclose potentially personally identifying information to our employees, contractors, and affiliated organizations that need to know that information in order to process it on our behalf or to provide the service. Some of our employees, contractors, and affiliated organizations may be located outside of your home country. By using the service, you consent to the transfer of personal information to Delaware, Canada, and other jurisdictions where we, our employees, contractors and affiliated organizations are located. 2. When you purchase a product, you are automatically subscribed to the email lists managed by domain name. You can unsubscribe at any time by clicking the unsubscribe link at the bottom of any our emails, or email support at domain name and request to have your account deleted. 3. We may provide information concerning your account and your use of the service to third parties, at our sole discretion, if it is requested by law enforcement authorities. We have reason to believe that it is in your interest that we provide such information. It is necessary in order to keep the service running, or to diagnose or fix problems with the service or another network. We need to investigate and/or follow up on support requests for products and services. 4. Like most website operators, we collect non-personally identifying information that browsers and servers typically make available, such as the browser type, language preference, referring site, and the date and time of each visitor request. Our purpose in collecting non-personally identifying information is to better understand how visitors use the website. From time to time, we may release non-personally identifying information in the aggregate, example by publishing a report on trends in the usage of the service. 5. Certain users of the service choose to interact with the service in a way that may requires gathering personally identifying information that can be used to contact you or identify you, personal data. Those who engage in transactions with the service are asked to provide additional information, including as necessary the personal and financial information required to process those transactions. Visitors can always refuse to supply personally identifying information, with the caveat that it may prevent them from engaging in certain activities that are part of the service. 6. We may use your personal data to contact you with newsletters, marketing, or promotional materials and other information that may be of interest to you. You may opt out of receiving any, or all, of these communications from us by following the unsubscribe link provided in any email we send. 7. We also track many of the actions you take on the site in order to improve the service. 8. When you purchase any of our products, we will send you emails from domain name and our other email lists we manage. Some of the emails we send offer products or services that we think you would be interested in, such as the law of attraction, MMO, spirituality, prayer astrology, numerology, and other topics. These offers may be from third parties. You can easily opt out of any of these emails by clicking the unsubscribe link at the bottom of each email. You may unsubscribe from domain name at any time. 9. A cookie is a string of information that a website stores on a visitor's computer, and that the visitor's browser provides to the website each time the visitor returns. We use cookies to help us identify and track visitors, their usage of the service, and their website access preferences. Visitors who do not wish to have cookies placed on their computers should set their browsers to refuse cookies before using the service, with the drawback that certain features of the service may not function properly without the aid of cookies. 10. If the service, or substantially all of its assets, were acquired, or it goes out of business or enters bankruptcy, user information would be one of the assets that is transferred or acquired by a third party. You acknowledge that such transfers may occur, and that any acquirer of the service may continue to use your personal information as set forth in this policy. 11. Ads appearing on the service may be delivered to users by advertising partners, who may set cookies. These cookies allow the ad server to recognize your computer each time they send you an online advertisement to compile information about you or others who use your computer. This information allows ad networks to, among other things, deliver targeted advertisements that they believe will be of most interest to you. This privacy policy covers the use of cookies by the service and does not cover the use of cookies by any advertisers. 12. By transmitting information to the service and the website, you grant us a perpetual, worldwide, royalty-free, irrevocable, non-exclusive right and license, with rights to sublicense, to use, reproduce, modify, adapt, publish, translate, edit, and distribute the information, in whole or in part, worldwide or to incorporate it in other works in any form, media, or technology now known or hereafter developed for the full term of any copyright that may exist in such submission. Visitors who do not wish to have cookies placed on their computers should set their browsers to refuse cookies before using the service, with the drawback that certain features of the service may not function properly without the aid of cookies. 10. If the service, or substantially all of its assets, were acquired, or it goes out of business or enters bankruptcy, user information would be one of the assets that is transferred or acquired by a third party. You acknowledge that such transfers may occur, and that any acquirer of the service may continue to use your personal information as set forth in this policy. 11. Ads appearing on the service may be delivered to users by advertising partners, who may set cookies. These cookies allow the ad server to recognize your computer each time they send you an online advertisement to compile information about you or others who use your computer. This information allows ad networks to, among other things, deliver targeted advertisements that they believe will be of most interest to you. This privacy policy covers the use of cookies by the service and does not cover the use of cookies by any advertisers. 12. By transmitting information to the service and the website, you grant us a perpetual, worldwide, royalty-free, irrevocable, non-exclusive right and license, with rights to sublicense, to use, reproduce, modify, adapt, publish, translate, edit, and distribute the information, in whole or in part, worldwide or to incorporate it in other works in any form, media, or technology now known or hereafter developed for the full term of any copyright that may exist in such submission. 13. Domain name is based in Delaware, and your data may be processed in Delaware and other countries or jurisdictions. 14. We store personal information on secure servers that are managed by us and our service providers, and backups of all website data, including your personal information, are stored in third-party services. 15. We maintain reasonable safeguards to help maintain the data we collect. 16. For instructions on how you can access the personal data you have provided us or how to change such information, please send an email to support@domain name. Terms of service. For entertainment purposes only. 17. We believe product name and brain entrainment is a wonderful way to improve your situation in life, financially, emotionally, mentally and otherwise. But brain entrainment is not an exact science and we recommend that you do not treat it as such. The products are provided for entertainment purposes only. Please use your best judgment and common sense. The information provided by the service should not be used in place of any recommendations by legal, medical, or financial professionals or other professional counselors. 18. Names of people mentioned in our marketing material have been changed to protect the privacy of those involved. We use pen names for this purpose, for example. Some aspects of the marketing have been dramatized for entertainment effect. 19. All accounts come from real people. As a thank you for permitting us to highlight their experiences in various formats, we have compensated them in accordance with applicable guidelines and regulations surrounding consumer endorsements. Refund policy. 20. We offer a generous refund policy. You may get a refund on any purchase requested within 90 days of your initial purchase. Due to company policy, we cannot honor refund requests made after 90 days of your purchase. If you have an active subscription with us, you may cancel it at any time by visiting yourspiritualsupport.com or by emailing us at support@domain name. Terms of sale. 21. You are paying $39 today for the memory wave. 22. When you purchase a product from this site, you are receiving a copyrighted digital article for personal use. This is classified as a sale of a copyrighted article, not a license or royalty-bearing transaction. You do not receive any copyright rights such as reproduction, resale, modification, or redistribution rights. Use restrictions. 23. Your purchase grants a single-user personal use copy. You may not reproduce, modify, resell, sublicense, or share the product. You may not integrate it into another product or course. You may not make the content publicly available or accessible by others. Refusal of service. 24. We reserve the right to refuse the service to any person for any reason. 25. The service should only be used by individuals over the age of 18. Residents of any jurisdiction that may prohibit the service should not access it. It is your responsibility to make sure you are eligible to use the service. Third-party links. 26. We sometimes provide referrals to and links to other worldwide websites in emails and on the website. These links should not be considered an endorsement, approval, or agreement with any information or resources offered at sites you can access through our site. We am not responsible for the content or practices of third-party sites. 27. You should assume that we may have an affiliate relationship and/or another material connection to the providers of goods and services mentioned on this site, and we may be compensated when you purchase from a provider. You should always perform due diligence before buying goods or services from anyone on the internet or offline. Jurisdiction. 28. These terms and the relationship between us shall be governed by the laws of Delaware without regard to any conflicts of laws principles. Not professional advice. 29. Information provided through the service, on the website, and in all the materials we send you is for entertainment purposes only. Information from the service is not intended to be a substitute for professional advice. It must not be used as professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. It must not be used as professional financial or investment advice or guidance. It must not be used as professional legal advice. Never delay or disregard seeking professional advice because of something you have read on the website or the service. Any and all decisions you make based upon information provided by us or the service shall be your sole and exclusive responsibility. Case studies, testimonials, and examples. 30. The testimonials, case studies, and examples found on the website or in emails are exceptional results and may not reflect the experience of a typical customer. They are not intended to represent or guarantee that everyone will achieve the same or similar results. Always perform your own due diligence when making a decision, and do not take these results at face value. We do not verify the validity of the testimonials that we receive. We are not responsible for any omission or errors in the case studies, testimonials, examples, or typical results information supplied to us by customers, manufacturers, or reputable third parties. To protect the identity of the customers supplying information, the names stated may be pen names, locations may be changed, and any photos or videos may be reenactments by actors, voice actors, or other sources. Limitation of liability. 31. Use of the service is at your own risk. The service is provided as is, and any express or implied warranties, including, but not limited to, the implied warranties of merchantability and fitness for a particular purpose are disclaimed. In no event shall we be liable for any direct, indirect, incidental, special, exemplary, or consequential damages, including, but not limited to, procurement of substitute goods or services, loss of use, data, or profits, or business interruption, however caused, and on any theory of liability, whether in contract, strict liability, or tort, including negligence or otherwise, arising in any way out of the use of this service, even if advised of the possibility of such damage. Miscellaneous. 32. If any provision of these terms of service is deemed void, unlawful, or unenforceable for any reason, then that provision shall be severed from the rest of the terms and conditions and shall not affect the validity and enforceability of any of the remaining provisions. 33. We may update the terms of service at any time, but you will not be bound by any updates until 30 days after the changes are posted. Please check back regularly. Your continued use of the service following changes to the terms of service constitutes your acceptance of the amendments. 34 Copyright Binaural Technologies LLC. All content is copyrighted. Purchase provides personal use only and does not grant any rights to copy, modify, distribute, or license the content. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, contact us at support@memorywaveofficial.com. Last updated May 6, 2025.